Hello, hello. Hello everyone. Welcome to this stream, to this channel. What are we doing today? What is today's plan? Well, we have a pretty big schedule today. It's going to be a longer stream. Basically, I'll start by showing you everything we've done so far. How far are we? I'll go in depth showing you the parkour system that I've designed this past week. Then I'll probably do a little bit of polishing of the parkour system because the IK rigs are like not there yet. There is a few little funny bugs. Okay, so first let's open the project and then we can show you guys, or I can show you guys what we've been up to. Let's start with showing you guys the progress on the audio files. So we have a map here, level audio. Music is fine, great. So, audio has had some upgrades. No new sounds for now. Let's quickly cut the music. So, there we go, footsteps. For those that haven't heard this yet, maybe there we go. Now you guys should hear it a bit clearer. So these are all temporary sounds, but should give you a good idea of how it sounds. I think I showed this last time already, but let's show it again. Let's go actually first person. I really like the echoes and so on. So we have some very nice immersive sounds. But those that were here last time probably saw this already, so I'm not gonna spend too long on it. We have some nice immersive sounds. This is my favorite map to just run around on. It's so nice just to listen to the sounds, which is a great sign, because if the sound is good, like, I value sound in a game more than visuals. Visuals will help you sell the game, sound will help you keep players entertained while they play your game, or yeah, it will get people immersed. If you look at this, they're like blocks, like audio blocks like this. And each of them should trigger a different kind of ambience and audio and so on. For now, obviously, they don't have the proper sounds in them, but it should give you a pretty good idea of what we're going for. Basically, the goal is to have like random sounds playing around the player. So you should hear sounds all around us. So yeah, we have sounds playing all around the player, and these are supposed to be like just random like ambient sounds, you know, like maybe some whispers, some horror games, maybe some knocks, you know, the creepy knock that sounds from behind and you turn around. Stuff like that. There's no big differentiation between them for now. They're just beeps. This here is a especially cool system because the goal of this system here is that, you know, we'll have inside and outsides of buildings, and the inside will be more like office noises. The hell noise would be a bit more damped down. Maybe you won't even hear it at all. But sometimes you'll walk in front of a broken window or an entrance to the outside, or an exit to the outside. Entrance to the outside sounds kind of weird, but you'll have an exit to the outside. So definitely a lot of really cool systems going on here. We have a very talented sound designer. So we have the blockouts. The blockouts are starting to come together for the building. We have the doors. We want the main building to be made out of like this black marble with these gold kind of streaks. And this is because the game will be about the sin of greed. At least that's kind of the theme. So obviously we want to go with something that feels very expensive golden marble. We also have this kind of stairway to go up that is easily stackable on top of each other. So you can make the player go up through there. Although I don't think it will be a lot of stairs, but maybe 1 or 2 levels. So yeah, this is the biggest asset change. Let's take a quick look at the asset map itself to see if there was anything new, but I don't think so. Oh, I saved it. Well, never mind, Iggy, I changed your level. Deal with it. So we have these new pipes here, but otherwise the blockout is pretty similar. We also have this floating island, so we'll have like floating island blocks, and they'll be kind of floating around all around the building. I'm struggling with animation right now in my game. Oh man, animation, bane of my existence. I made a video about animations a while back. I stand to everything I said. Animation is the bane of my existence. I'm pretty sure this hasn't changed at all. Yeah, we still have this map, which was made to give a sense of scale. So this will be like the huge building in the distance. This will be the tutorial area here. Basically, getting to the building is the tutorial. And we'll hopefully get to work on this tutorial today. So this is the project so far. Now let me show you what I've been working on. This system is honestly, I think, the most complex system I've done in like ever. There's so much going on in here, but just to give you an idea, let's just look at the component and let's just take a look at the amount of functions and validations and IK settings. Like, this is just the function list. It's crazy. And it's not even the worst. I also have helper functions here as well, just because I didn't want to add them here as well. What does this component do? This component basically does all the parkour stuff. It's a dynamic parkour system. I guess the easiest is I just show you, right? So we can have it first person and third person. Third person is easier to see and debug. So let's just start over here. So we have vaulting. Then we have climbing here. As you can see, the animation is a bit weird, but that's okay. We have, yeah, grabbing onto a ledge. I wasn't planning on showing this yet, but that's okay. We can also jump up to it. Jump here, we can walk. Let's jump up here, climb up. Grab onto this ledge here. So you can see that like the parkour stuff works fairly well. Oh yeah, there, that's this one thing I need to fix still. The IK sometimes just decides to go bye-bye. Like the arm just decides to, okay, see you later, bye. It also dynamically changes depending on the surface. So as you can see, like he's climbing normally, and then here he doesn't have place to put his feet anymore, so he drops his feet down. We can drop down. This is where it gets a bit buggy. I still have a lot of fixing to do. This is where the IK really gets buggy. I have yet to fix all this. I'm not sure what I did wrong, but there has to be some kind of error in my code that does this during the animation. But yeah, we also have this kind of climbing where, you know, I can climb up. I think this is too far because I tweaked it. Yep. Obviously, these are temporary animations, they're from Mixamo, but we'll have our own animations because they're not great in first person yet. We have to make animations specifically for first person. But yeah, the hands, that's kind of funny. I have to laugh every time I see it. It just looks so weird. One way I know that it's an error is because the IK, the hand IK, is supposed to be set to the top of the wall, but instead it's set to 0. That's why the hands always go like hard to the left. It's because it's trying to go to 0. So my guess is that at some point I used the impact normal instead of the impact point. So I'll have to find out where I have that. Today you guys will be we'll do some programming with me. Okay, so hop distance, where do I adjust IK again? IK debug parkour and activate the IK debug because I have different debug channels, stuff for IK and stuff for parkour. Let's take a look at exactly what's happening with the IK here. Okay, so this works. The IK didn't update at all, did it? The next IK doesn't update. That's why it's acting so funky. Okay, yeah, that makes sense now. Now we're going down the rabbit hole. Set parkour type. So here, oh, so maybe there's just a notification problem. Although it does work, like it does pop up. Like I jump on it. Now let's let it fade out. Now if I jump up, it's just not updating the hit location. I didn't think this would take me so long, but that's how it usually goes. So maybe the error is inside the montage itself. Braced. Let's just do hop up. Wait, where is it? Hop up, there we go. Adjust IK, so I do have it. Like, you know how many times I found like stuff in my code, I'm like, how did this happen? What even was the idea behind this? Yes, now it's updating. It still doesn't look perfect, still needs a lot of tweaking, but now it's updating. So forward, oh, wait, I actualized it. Hell yeah, I love what, no, it didn't work. It doesn't work. Sometimes when you close the engine, you restart everything fresh, it just works. Will this be one of those times? Oh, see, I told you, sometimes you just need to close the project and restart everything and it just works. Amazing, but it still does. It should disable use control rotation. For some reason it doesn't. That's kind of funny. That's actually great. Wait, I want to see this from the other side. Amazing. Okay, so now I think we're ready to start like doing a little bit of prototyping. Everything is inside that thing. Now we can go to the level main, save selected. The player start will be here. Then he encounters his first obstacle where I guess you can just climb over it. So you just make him climb. And then we make this classic platform where he has to jump. So he climbs up here and then he has to jump up here to get up to this. If he doesn't, then he won't be able to jump up. Okay, so that's like the first easy thing, you know, like to jump up here. And then actually maybe let's make him think a little bit more maybe. So we can add this kind of wall, pretty big, pretty far, further than he should be able to jump. And so now he won't be able to go that far, but we create a little path here. So you'll need to, this is all prototyping, by the way. This is not final game. I hope anyone that joins this and sees this and is like, bro, this game is trash, man. This game trash. How does it look in first person? I mean,
it's all right, like.
This is like the first easy, really easy thing. And then he jumps here. He climbs up here. Let's save. Never know when the next crash. It's still way too high. What the hell? I can actually climb up here?
Huh?
The ledge seems so small. Are you crazy, game? Let's see now if you can still climb there now that I made you thick. Oh, that's a problem. Cannot climb up there. Yeah, now you cannot climb there. Look, it's so cool. Look, the feet and everything is adjusting to the landscape. So I'm not a huge fan of how I did this climbing for now, because it checks before it actually jumps. And if there's nothing to jump to, then it will just not jump. But I want the player to make these mistakes. So if he tries to jump here, he will jump into the void, basically. But yeah, I have to figure out a way to make this climbing more skillful, like so that it actually requires skill to do it. Because if it's just everything, like it doesn't allow you to do stuff that isn't possible for your character to do, like jump distance is defined for you. There's no risk, and that's kind of boring. There's so many more conditions. It's crazy how complex a parkour system is. so much more work to do on this parkour system. I thought maybe I was nearing the end, but not at all. Such a small thing to not be able to go there. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now anyways. I think it's been enough today. It was really fun, but I'm getting tired. Getting less talkative as well, which is never fun. So I think I'm gonna go to bed at the same time as you guys, or at least go rest now. Do you like the background? Dayo, you asked what kind of theme the game was going for. This is the kind of theme we're going for. Kind of hellish landscape. But yeah, thanks for joining, guys. It was really fun. Next stream will be on Wednesday. Hopefully the parkour mechanics will be a bit more fleshed out by then. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining in. Peace out.